Hello friends, welcome to all of you. I am Vinay Kumar. Our today's topic is how to check car wiring if the fuse of a particular component gets blown again and again, or you observe that a particular wiring getting heated up because of the short to ground. So how to check that, how to find it. So we'll discuss on that. So let's start. So here I'm using a horn circuit. So I'm taking a complaint that horn not working because it's a simple diagram, so you can understand easily that how to check a particular wiring. So a horn is not working, and your initial diagnosis says that horn fuse SB3. Just a minute. Horn fuse SB3. This is the fuse SB3. This is a fuse is getting blown, and you installed a new fuse and again gets blown, right? So this fuse is getting blown again and again. Horn is not working because of that, and this is the wiring. So first we understand the wiring, that what are the components involved in our checking, because for every diagnosis first you need to understand the wiring diagram of that circuit, that what are the wiring responsible for that particular component, right? So here first component is the fuse. This is the fuse. Second component is the horn. This is the horn, right? And third component is the relay. Now how it's happening, fuse is giving supply to this wire. These are interconnecting wire in the wiring diagram, 252 252, same number. Now here there is a joint, so this wiring is going to this point also. Now it means this is the relay, and in relay both the circuits, primary and secondary circuit, in both the circuits relay, this particular fuse is giving supply, right, to the primary circuit and the secondary circuit. Now from the relay the supply comes to the horn through this wiring, and then it's getting a ground from here. This is the common ground point, right? So this is the wiring diagram of horn. So we need to check this wiring, relay, this wiring and horn, and this is itself a ground wiring, so no need to check it, because here the complaint is fuse getting blown. It means there is a somewhere short to ground, and this it's already a ground wire, so no need to check this wire here in this circuit, right? So start the checking. So what can be the possibilities of fault? First possibility is the wiring faulty. Wiring is definitely having a short to earth, that's why the fuse is getting blown again and again due to the high current flowing, right? Now these are some possibilities or steps while checking the wiring. uh, there is some condition. One condition we can assume, new fuse blown immediately after installing, right? The fuse is getting blown immediately after installing, means you installed a new fuse, you are not actuating the horn or not pressing the horn pad, but it's get blown. Now here if you are not pressing the horn pad, it means this relay is not getting activated, right? So you need to check this wiring or this wiring, because here it's open circuit, so no need to check this wiring in this particular case. So you need to check wiring this one. So just remove the relay, and at the relay pin check this particular wiring with short to ground or short to earth. If continuity comes, it means this wire is short to earth, and this particular wiring need to repair. Now this wiring is coming okay, we assume okay, there is no short to earth. So we need to check this wire also, because these are interconnected wires. So I check this wire also, it's also not short to earth somewhere, right? Both the wires are okay. Anyways we found if this wire is also having a short to ground, then we can get the continuity here itself, because these are interconnected. But as a safer side we checked that there is no short to ground. Now another possibility is the relay, because relay is having internal short to ground, and it's allowing all the current to flow from this point to this point immediately and causing the fuse to blown. So you need to check the coil circuit of the relay. If coil circuit of the relay is okay, yes, it means you will find definitely fault in relay or here, if this is the case. Now in second case, new fuse blown after using horn, means you install the new fuse, it's not get blown, you went inside the car, you press the horn pad and fuse gets blown in this particular case, right? So here you need to check this wiring. this wiring somewhere is at fault, right? So you disconnected the relay from here and disconnected the horn from here, you check the wiring continuity. Now you will found that this particular wiring is short to ground somewhere. And if you not found, it means somewhere this wiring is not directly short to ground, that's why you're not getting into, but it's having an internal short somewhere with another wiring in that particular bunch of wiring. So you need to be cautious that it's having a short to another wiring or not. Generally these are very rarely cases, but in my experience I found these kind of cases where the wiring is having short to each other, and the fuse gets blown because of that, right? So how you can identify that you have not find any kind of fault in this particular wiring? So you just disconnect the horn, install a new fuse, go inside the car, press the horn pad, and if the fuse is okay, it means wiring is okay after pressing the horn also. If the wiring is having somewhere short to ground with another wiring, definitely it will get blown. The It doesn't matter that the horn is connected or not connected. But why you disconnected the horn? Because in this process you bypass the horn. It means if fuse is not getting blown, it means 100% the fault is in the horn, and the horn is at fault. So you need to replace the horn is having a direct short to ground, short circuit inside the inside electronics. That's why the fuse is getting blown again and again, right? So in which type of components you will find this kind of problem is that one is the horns are generally having this kind of issue, the horn gets blown again and again. Radiator fan, mostly you will find that radiator fan motor is internally short, or the blower fan motor is internally short, that's why you're getting this type of problem, or the wiring is short, that you need to check. Motors and actuators or solenoids. Solenoid as a motor actuator nowadays used in EGR, turbocharger, or some any other many components. So motors can have fault, or actuators can have for these faults, because that can have an internal short circuit and causing the fuse to blown again and again. And second one is the solenoids. Okay, but there is a trick to diagnose in case of solenoid, because one fuse is generally responsible in vehicle for 2 or 3 solenoids or small actuators. So you need to disconnect all the solenoids or actuator, then you need to start your diagnosis that which solenoid is causing this problem. So you need to connect one by one solenoids and then check the fuse is getting blown or the circuit current is high or not. That in that way you can diagnose it. If you like this video, press like button and subscribe to channel, right? And the related videos are how to find the short circuit or open circuit in car wiring in detail, how to check the relay in simple 3 steps in detail, and basic electrical, Ohm's law, series and parallel circuit, what kind of information, special information you can get from series and parallel circuit. This video is in 3 part, 1, 2 and 3. So see all these videos. Thank you.